Let me tell you something. Do not be fooled by your current situation, your reality that's stressing you out, that's making you think you can't do it, you don't know where you're going to get the money, you're not happy with your life, you're not happy with your relationship, you're not happy with your job, whatever it is that is stressing you out, causing you to lose sleep. Let me tell you a secret. It's an illusion. Everything always works out for you. You always get what you want, okay? That's the topic of the day. I always get what I want. Everything always works out for you. When you think back to a time where you probably thought you didn't know if you were gonna make it, you didn't know how you were gonna get to where you are now, guess what? It worked out, didn't it? Obviously, when you're in the moment and there's uncertainty and your ego is desperately wanting answers now, and your ego wants you to figure out the future and have everything all together in order now. So obviously, when you don't have the answers and you're uncertain, you start doubting yourself. This is where Delusion, my good friend Delusion, pops in. Listen, delusion and gratitude is going to change your life, okay? Do not focus on the things that you don't want, even if it's super hard. I know it can be hard at times. But listen, it's just an illusion. You can get yourself out of anything. You can be broke today and be a millionaire tomorrow. It's happened to plenty of people. What you need to start doing is, if you don't like what's going on in your life, you have to realize and program your mind to believe that anything is possible, because it actually is. We are so powerful that if we believe that we have to struggle and we have to work super hard, or we have to get a college degree, or we have to stress out and go through trials and tribulations to actually get something good, guess what? That's what's gonna happen. We live in a subjective world, right? So whatever you believe, not what you think, but what you believe deep down, is what's gonna reflect your reality. That is what you are gonna receive. So this is why it's so important to watch people where you want to be. Why it's so important to be mindful how you were talking to yourself about your life, if you're complaining, because your subconscious mind is listening to all of that, internalizing all of that, and guess what? It's reflecting it back to you. So this is why it's so important to pay close attention to what you say, what you're watching, who you're talking to, what you're talking about. All of that really matters. So no more complaining. You know, there's this thing that family members and friends like to do. They like to bond over brokenness to relate to each other more. You know, I get there's people out there that are struggling and they need help. They can't pay for their rent, whatever it is. They can't pay for groceries, whatever it is that they're struggling with. And so, you know, people, they like to basically trauma bond, and they like to have conversations over the economy and how everything is going up and how the world is ending and all the wars and this and this and that's going on, okay? Pay close attention to when you have those conversations with those people, because the moment you start to participate in those conversations and actually believe everything and actually think, wow, man, the economy is going up. I don't know how I'm going to pay for these groceries. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to... Guess what? You're inviting more lack into your life. Congratulations. That's exactly what the Matrix wants you to do. There is a such thing as timelines, switching timelines. And guess what? There's a timeline of you living your best life, living your richest, best life. And there's a timeline of you going on right now where you are struggling, you're homeless, you're broke, you're unhealthy. All of that is going on right now. And we don't realize that we are constantly switching timelines based off of our energy. You know, a lot of people, they ask, they're like, I want to manifest this, I want to do this. You're already manifesting. You never stop manifesting. You never stop. There's going to be circumstances where you may get stressed out a little bit, may get sad. That's fine. Accept all of those emotions. What you don't want to do is stay in that state of being. Allow yourself to feel it, and guess what? Allow yourself to bounce the freak back. Remind yourself that you are a magical, multi-dimensional being. We live on planet Earth surrounded by so many galaxies and planets and dimensions. Like, do people not realize that we are multi-dimensional? That we are infinite beings? I think people just get too caught up in the matrix and just let the matrix just take over them to the point where they forget who they really are. And you know, sometimes the matrix gets the best of me too, especially when it comes to family, things like that. Sometimes I get too caught up and I'm like, wait a second, I can switch timelines and I actually don't have to stress out about this. I actually don't have to worry about this. Like, there is a timeline where I am at peace and I'm abundant and I'm not arguing over something that's ridiculous, you know? It's happened to me plenty of times where I'll get too caught up with my current situation and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Why am I stressing myself out about this? Why am I caring about what other people are saying? Somewhere deep inside, I somehow created that reality for that to happen to me. And that's another thing. We don't want to take accountability of what we are experiencing and why we're experiencing it. Could be to learn a lesson. You know, it could just be from our state of being, and that is just what we are attracting in our life. Whatever the case may be, you got to realize that you can change it at any moment. Your life can change at any moment. Okay? You're not a tree, you're not stuck. You get what you want, literally. So if you're sitting here stressing out, worrying about the future, guess what? You're just attracting more worrying and stress, because we're so powerful that we literally just get what we want. We're literally getting what we're focusing on. We're literally just bringing in what we are currently feeling, our current state of being. That's how powerful we are. The more you start programming your mind to believe that you get anything that you want, you are deserving of having freedom in your life, of having fun, money, the relationship, love, whatever it is, the more you start programming your subconscious mind that you are deserving of all of those things, you're gonna start to see the results. And really, you just need to have fun with it. Me, I created a whole coloring book filled with beautiful melanin fairies attached with beautiful affirmations, uplifting affirmations that remind me that I get what I want. I'm abundant. I am deserving, and I don't have to work hard. All I have to do is do what makes me most happy and whatever makes me feel at most ease. I don't have to work hard. I don't have to stress about it. No. The more you start to program that and actually convince yourself that you are deserving of all those things, it's gonna happen. I'm telling you. It's been working for me for the past 2 years now. And I'm telling you, I've been going on non-stop trips, shopping sprees, buying my son whatever he wants, taking my son wherever he wants to have fun for the day, Literally, life is great. Life is beautiful. I am so grateful that I get to do these things. I'm so grateful that I get to spend time with family. I am so grateful I don't have to rely on a manager to tell me when I can and can't take off. That used to be my life. It's not anymore. Why? Because I programmed my mind to believe I am deserving of freedom, of abundance, prosperity. And guess what? You can too. You don't have to be in a state of lack. You can get whatever it is that you want. It's really just that simple. Start watching videos like this that remind you who you are and how powerful you truly are. Every single day. Start watching people. If you want a successful business, start watching people that has a successful business. Start watching people's success stories and how they got to that point. Because guess what? It could be you too. But if you're only surrounding yourself with people who is complaining about what they don't have, you're not getting that exposure of abundance. You're only exposing yourself to people that have a lack mentality. That's all that you're going to invite into your life. Nothing is ever going to change. You know what I mean? So be very mindful to what you are paying attention to, the conversations that you are having, and where you're giving your energy out to. Because it's all just reflecting back out to you. That's really just how powerful you are. And so guys, I am sending you so much abundance, so much love. I hope whatever it is that you truly want in life, you get it, you align with it, you can have it, because it's already yours. There's already a version of you that has everything it is that you want. If you can imagine it, guess what? It's already happening. Your imagination is basically a clip of you in a different dimension experiencing that. That's all imagination is. It already exists. So all you have to do is align and focus your energy on already having it, and your reality will reflect so. That's how I got my dream car. That's how I got my dream job, my life, everything. And guess what? You could do the same. So I'm sending you so much love, guys. If you want to be coloring besties with me, check out the description box. I'll put everything down there below. Thank you so much for watching this video. And remember, you always get whatever you want. Relax. It's already yours. What are you so worried about? Get happy. Because you already have it. There's nothing to worry about. Relax.